I'm Mike Hayne, and I'm talking to you. Today is August 25th, Sunday, 2024. August 25th, Sunday, 2024. Time, 7:15 p.m. August 25th. Temperature, 91 degrees. A beautiful nursing home. I'm 70 years old. I'm gonna freewheel it tonight. I'm so pent up. This is so difficult. It's unbelievable. We watch the news. We watch Newsmax. On the internet, Whitney Webb and Annie Jacobson, Whitney Webb, Michael Hudson, and Chris Hedges. They literally tell things that they ask Whitney Webb or Annie Jacobson, maybe not Annie Jacobson, but they ask them, are you afraid of being assassinated? Because they really tell secrets. There are things Mike Hayne, me, 70 years old, I could say right now, and I don't want to say them. I would like to compromise, but it is looking like there's going to be a nuclear war very soon, and nothing will matter anyway. But this is extremely difficult. As far as I can see, just telling the basic surface story, 2012, Death Valley, which is 120 miles to the west of Las Vegas. 2012 to 2017. Crime, and you have to say it's organized. You could go crazy. You could say, your mind spins, but I got enough details and suppositions. Like Columbo, he sort of knows, but I can't prove it. I don't know what it would take to prove that it was a gang, it is organized, and it's evil. It's viciously evil. And I will say it's the same gang in Minnesota, one of the most racist states in the country, that they did it to George Floyd. They gave him a counterfeit $20 bill so he could buy cigarettes, and at the same time they put OxyContin in his drink. And when the police came, he woke up with the police standing on his head. Once they make you what they call a target, you're done. And as I say, it's a miracle if I live, and I'm grateful to be in this very beautiful nursing home. I'm a Catholic. This is Las Vegas. I've tried to do good my entire life, since 1967 when I was a confirmed Catholic. And just trying to be good. You know you don't have to watch your back when I'm around. Okay? I'm good. I'm your friend. Tell everyone. I'm the highest student, the smartest one. I'll debate Bill Clinton any day of the week. If he's a senile now, or Hillary, I probably would, it'd be laughable. Or Michelle Obama or Obama. I'm the top. I always have been, and I don't treat people as less. I talk to every single person with full sentences You're not stupider than me. If Obama was here right now, he wouldn't talk to people. He would hold in his head, I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you, I'm taller than you. Tell your mother to not have sex with circus animals. And he'd be holding that in his head while he's just frivolously saying something stupid to you in his limp-wristed way. Not equal. And so I'm freewheeling right now. I'm just getting this stuff out of my mind because it is hard here too. But in Death Valley in 2012, I had a pretty good life. And all of a sudden, one night, at 4 p.m., when I was about to open the employee dining room, I sit at my desk and I get $2 it was from each one, and make sure they all pay and everything, and then I clean up and I get the milk. The milk cartons are heavy. You put them in the machine. You get the buckets of ice from the main kitchen and put them in there. You wipe off all the tables. I'm an excellent employee in the employee dining room of a resort in Death Valley, California. And at the 4 p.m. shift, there were 2 guys in the employee dining room already. Just regular bums. I was nice to them and stuff, and they were decent. And they put OxyContin in my coffee. I went and made fresh coffee, 4 p.m., ready for the dinner shift, put my coffee down, and went and did a few more things. Came back, drank the coffee, and fell on the floor, having a seizure. Now, my friend, explore the United States. They were just talking about it on Newsmax, which is excellent, the way they do their little historical things so people can learn and tell the truth. Thousands of students every year die of drug overdose. Might I suggest they don't take the drugs? Hey, do an autopsy on this one. He's the star football player. Oh, well, yeah, we did the autopsy. He had OxyContin and fentanyl in him. And I've been dealing with really rough characters, bikers and Ku Klux Klan and everything out here in the desert since 2012, to be sure. And once they make you a target, you're done. As I always say, like in this place, I'm Catholic, and if I live, it'll be a miracle. In 2022 and 2023, I was living in a rooming house. It was a mobile home community of over 55 people. And they put a little ad in the newspaper, and it said, room for rent. It's actually illegal what they did. Okay? And so what are the crimes? There's an elderly man that says he's the proprietor of the house, and he meets me and he rents me the room. Okay. Okay. He's not the one. He's presenting himself. He's telling me his name is this, and that's not his name. And he doesn't own it. He pays the money to somebody else. Okay, Columbo. Where is Charles? Charles, C-H-A-R-L-E-S, Vecchii, V-E-C-H-I-I. Something like that. And this guy signed this, his name. Where is the real one? Is he buried in the backyard with a couple of bags of kitty litter poured on him? And then dirt, and then flowers, a flower bed? And they keep... Now, this guy's Charles. And he's 80 years old, and he's collecting the rent. He has just replaced the guy. That is something, my friend. And I found half a dozen mobile homes in that community. Now, there's 600 mobile homes. Most of them are elderly people, and the United States is weird because they don't have children that come and visit them or watch them, but they do. to a degree. They can't just disappear, okay, and somebody else start collecting their Social Security. But some of them, I found 6 of those mobile homes where they were vulnerable. And the person could disappear and somebody else move in and take over the place, and then they partition it off into rooms. It's pretty complicated, and it just makes you go crazy, okay? I had the seizure drug put in my drinks or food, and now they've actually shown it on the internet. I had that, an aerosol that they can spray at you and make you have a seizure. There's another one that somebody did to me a few years ago, shaking hands. It was a bum, and they knew I would stop at that break place on Highway 95 heading south. I always did, and they knew I would get gas and get a cup of coffee. Then I went over to the bum that was at the entranceway begging. I gave him $5 and he said, let's shake hands. Now here's one of the clues. When they insist you do it, no, come on, shake hands. No, that's okay, here's $5. I'm on my way to Laughlin. Shake hands. So I shook hands. And then 5 minutes later, I passed out while driving south. That cost $850 to get my car back from the motorcycle gang that towed it to Laughlin while I went in the hospital. And I think they stole the alarm system out of it. It didn't have an alarm system after that. Then I used my credit card to give them $850 and get the car back. Now, like I say, I'm feeling pretty good today. This place is very good to me. I'm lucky to be here. I've been good my whole life. This is the Catholic community of taking care of the elderly. But like what I say is, I ran into something very cruel and hard. All from the whole desert. Bikers, Ku Klux Klan, corrupt law enforcement. As we say, the owner of the brothel in Beatty, Dennis Hoff, 2 years ago, he was running for representative in that part of Nevada, and he won. The night of the election, Dennis Hoff, the owner of the brothel, won the election, and that night he died of a seizure. So you figure it out. Sunday night, August 25th, 2024. I'm going to keep making these videos. I'm just flying off the top of my mind right now, just to keep them going. I'm close to death. I've written one of the best great American novels. I've done what the other people want to do, even the professionals. Well, I did it. In Death Valley in Badwater, I wrote the great American novel, Into the Ground, by Mike Rogers. Mike Hayne, too. It's a beautiful night tonight. It doesn't feel like 91 degrees. That's what it said it was.